All right, this is getting out of hand and absolutely crazy, but somehow I'm not surprised whatsoever. I just talked about this the other day, how College Game Day is probably going to open up the season talking about the Texas Tech quarterback entering treatment for gambling, and they'll talk about how serious it is. They'll say they hope he gets the help he needs and how sad it is for him, the team, football, all of that. And 30 seconds later, be like, let's bring in our guest picker and talk about spreads and betting. I thought I was exaggerating, but turns out didn't even need to wait for game day for that to happen because CBS Sports basically already wrote the article version of that. So they're reporting that a college athlete is away from their team after entering treatment for gambling addiction, and then immediately start talking about how the news moved Texas Tech futures bets and wins totals on FanDuel and Heisman markets, all of that. And here's what makes this even crazier. I doubt every article about a big-time player transferring out of the school immediately includes, and here's how it's going to impact their season win totals. But because this story is about gambling addiction, somehow we just need to make it a futures market update. Like, what are we doing here? This kid might have just changed the entire trajectory of his career, and the article turns around and says, anyways, here's what's happening to the odds. That's so tone deaf. And yeah, I'm not saying he's free from the consequences of his actions, but consequences and basic human decency can exist at the same time because this is still a kid entering treatment for gambling addiction, and sports media immediately turned the addiction into actual betting content. That's where we're at.